If you thought Genshin Impact 6.3 was already wild, version 6.4 Luna V is basically the anime comeback episode where the main character returns stronger, cooler, and with a brand new theme song playing in the background. We're officially heading back to Mondstadt after the Nod-Krai arc, and Hoyoverse decided to bring the big guns with Varka finally stepping into the playable spotlight. Fresh banners, a new boss, Windblume vibes, and more reasons for your Primogems to mysteriously disappear overnight. If you enjoy staying ahead of updates and not getting jump scared by surprise banners, hit that subscribe button now so future you doesn't regret it. Version 6.4 Luna V is expected to go live on February 25th, 2026, right after the usual maintenance ends, picking up immediately after version 6.3 Phase 2 wraps up. The special program livestream aired on February 13th, 2026 on Genshin Impact's official Twitch and YouTube channels. The banner lineup for 6.4 is stacked like a greatest hits playlist. Phase 1 runs from February 25th to March 17th, bringing the brand new Varka alongside a rerun for Flynn's, while Phase 2 from March 17th to April 7th gives us reruns for Skirk and Escoffier. On top of that, Mondstadt is getting its own Chronicled Wish banner, which means characters like Eula, Albedo, and Mona are rotating back into the spotlight, basically turning this patch into a full-on Mondstadt reunion tour. If you've been saving pulls like a disciplined monk, this is the patch that tests your self-control the hardest. The star of the update is obviously Varka, the long-teased Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who finally stops being a lore myth and starts being a playable menace on the battlefield. He's a 5-star Anemo Claymore user with a dual-wielding combat style, where one blade channels Anemo while the other can be infused with Pyro, Hydro, Electro, or Cryo, depending on your team setup. In practice, this makes him feel like a walking elemental remix, and he thrives especially well in mono-element teams where you can control how his infusion behaves. Lore-wise, he's portrayed as this free-spirited, frontier-loving knight who's been off exploring Nod-Krai, which honestly fits his I do what I want combat style perfectly. To match his main character energy, Varka also gets a signature 5-star claymore called Guest of the Mighty Wolf, dropping alongside him in Phase 1. On top of that, weapon skins are becoming more of a thing in 6.4, with a special Varka-exclusive claymore skin unlockable by mastering Nod-Krai content and defeating its local legends. There's also a free Catalyst weapon skin called Phantasmal Gift, Star Omen, tied to the Windblume event, which is honestly a nice little flex for anyone who likes making their Catalyst characters look extra magical without spending more Primogems. Speaking of things trying to kill you in new and exciting ways, version 6.4 introduces a new field boss called the Radiant Moongecko, an ancient subterranean creature powered up by Kuhenki energy, which now exists to ruin your day and farm your resin. This boss drops Varka's character level-up materials, so get ready to bully a giant glowing gecko repeatedly in the name of character progression. Because Genshin players don't defeat bosses for glory, we do it for ascension materials and emotional damage. Event-wise, 6.4 is basically Mondstadt's big seasonal comeback tour. The Windblume Festival returns with Homeward, He Who Caught the Wind, letting you hang out with familiar faces and soak in the festival vibes. There's also a sightseeing event in Sumeru where you hunt for scenery using landscape paintings, a base defense style event where you set up mechanisms to fend off waves of enemies, a new batch of Traveler's Tales anecdotes, and the Overflowing Abundance rerun for double weapon material drops, which is Genshin's way of saying, we know you're broke on resin, here's a small mercy. On the quality of life and cosmetic side, Nod-Krai is getting its own Serenity a Pot Realm layout with new furnishing and gift sets, which is perfect for players who treat housing like endgame content. There's also a new premium outfit, Cloud Edge's Glory, available in Milisatra Wonderland, for those who believe fashion is the true meta. The Imaginarium Theater is getting new envisaged echoes for Kamisato Ayaka and Kamisato Ayato, and you'll be able to pick up a new harmonic keys instrument in Fontaine if you're the type of traveler who likes turning the open world into a personal concert stage. Overall, version 6.4 Luna V feels like one of those patches that's quietly huge because it blends story progression, fan service reruns, a long-awaited playable character, fresh bosses, cozy events, and quality-of-life updates into one big Mondstadt-flavored package. Whether you're pulling for Varka, revisiting old favorites on the Chronicled banner, or just here for Windblume vibes and free rewards, this update is absolutely stacked with content that feels designed to keep you logging in every day just to check something real quick for the next 6 weeks. And yeah, that's everything you need to know about Genshin Impact version 6.4 Luna V without needing to doom scroll 5 different patch notes posts. If this breakdown helped you, drop a like, subscribe for future updates, and I'll keep translating Hoyoverse chaos into human language for you every patch.